Good morning, Mrs. Borin's class. First I have to apologize. I was trying to load one video every single night, Monday through Friday, while we're all on this quarantine thing. And I totally spaced it yesterday. So sorry, there wasn't a video last night for everybody to watch. So anyway, we'll get right into today's. Today's is called Sloppy Joe. And it's by Dave Keene. Look at that sloppy guy. But he looks happy. Look, he's got frogs in his hands. Look at those dirty shoes and socks. Sloppy Joe. Mom says I'm the first kid in history to take a school picture with gum stuck in his hair. You can barely notice. So once you look at the picture of him, can you notice the gum in his hair? I think she notices. My room looks a little bit messy, but I know exactly where everything is. Everything except for my bearded dragon and a few of his crickets. And a grilled cheese sandwich that I lost last summer. Look at this room. Do you really think he knows where everything is? Oh no, he lost a grilled cheese sandwich, his bearded dragon, and some crickets. Oh, that's a mess. When you're sloppy, people are always telling you what to do. Stand up straight, comb your hair, clean out your nose, tie your shoe, pull up your pants. I'd rather be raised by alligators. So there's everybody telling him what to do. He says he'd rather be raised by alligators. I've always been good at being sloppy. I slurp, spill, slouch, talk with my mouth full, and I put my elbows on the table without even trying. Dad says I'm a natural. Look at that. Wow. Zoom in. Yeah, it's a mess. And so do Granny and Big Grandpa. They spread newspapers all around me when I eat dinner at their house. How did they know that a meatball could roll that far? So when they eat, they spread newspapers on the floor around him. And look at that meatball rolling off. It still made it way off the newspaper. But I'm not just good at being sloppy. I can catch more frogs than any kid on my street. Just ask my mom. So here he is. There's frogs everywhere. And look at his mom. Look where she's finding frogs. Does she look happy? Oh no, frogs all over the house. I know how to help my dad in the yard, and I'm really good at baseball practice because I practice. So look at him helping. Look at his paint job. Looks like he's cutting all the flowers off the bushes and spraying water in the bird bath and knocking it off. But look at the practice. I want you to see. It says he's good at baseball practice. There's lots of balls down there. Every single window is broken all around their house. But sometimes I wish I wasn't so sloppy. Like when my friend's mom doesn't let me come into their house. Just wait here. I'll send Jimmy out, she always says. Well, but I wiped my feet. Does it really look like he wiped his feet? I don't think so. What kind of pet does the son have? A hot dog. Hey Mom, what did the taco say to the burrito? Where have you been? When being sloppy gets me in really big trouble, I just try out a few of my newest jokes. Sometimes even my best jokes don't work. So here he is telling his silly jokes to his family, and I don't think it's always helping. So I decided something has to change. That's when I made up my mind not to be sloppy anymore. So starting tomorrow, I'm gonna be Neat Joe. Decided to change. This is what he's thinking he's gonna start looking like and being like, okay? So Sloppy Joe, he's gonna start being Neat Joe. Okay? The next day, I give the dog a shower. I clean my room. I find that lost grilled cheese sandwich. It's so hard, I almost break my teeth. Look at his room, it looks much better. He's dressed up cleaner and nicer. Cannot believe he tried to eat that gross grilled cheese sandwich. It was so hard, it almost broke his tooth. But he's trying. I set the table for dinner. I even found one of my lost crickets. This being neat stuff isn't as hard as I thought it would be, but nobody cares about all my neatness because, look at how neat he's doing. He's trying really hard. But it said nobody cared about all that neatness because everyone in my family has the flu. Look, oh no, that's not good. They all feel yucko. So I tell them not to panic. This is a job for Neat Joe. So I bring cold socks in to put on their foreheads. I cover everything with germ spray. I even made soup. I try to cheer them up with my jokes, but that only makes them groan louder. Hey guys, what kind of a dog wins every contest? A wiener dog. You get it? A wiener dog? What's wrong with you people? Look at them, they all have the flu and they feel terrible. But he's trying, he made him soup, he's trying really hard. By the time my Grammy gets here, I have everything under control. So what do you think of the new Neat Joe? I ask my family. Look at what he's done to the kitchen trying to make soup. Ah! He reminds me of the old Sloppy Joe, Dad said. And he's a very special kid, my mom said. And they still have the ice cold socks on their heads, making them feel better. And that's the end of that story. Sloppy Joe became Neat Joe. And they loved him either way. All right, until next time, guys. Goodbye from Mrs. Borin's classroom. Bye-bye.